Hey, Dave.
What?
Guess what I did today? I'm bringing my B game to record tonight.
Well, that's a step up from your normal old D game. So
let's get the right side.
no.
Right side.
So go.
I don't remember the exact. I know the scene you're talking about, but I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen
Man, what a
another teen movie.
dude. God dang it.
Oh, Breakfast Club, duh. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the part where they're making fun of the Breakfast Club.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
another teen movie making fun of. Yeah.
It's like, your mom is a hoe. I remember that one. So, I think I said this last time, but I still, or one of the times ago, but I still use to this day, girl go pee pee, not something I want to see.
I agree. Is the best.
I finally got that reference.
Yeah.
Hey, that was his flying monkeys.
Dude, and you know what?
Yay.
You know what's weird? It only took
I didn't get that one,
99 fucking episodes, and the motherfucker finally got it.
Yeah.
He's 100% right.
Wow.
We are on episode 99, which, I mean, if you think about it, is cooler than 100 anyway. So, I mean, I think we should just go ahead and... Why don't we just skip over 100?
I mean,
just go straight to 101.
Let's try this.
cool with
What
it.
year did you like? Did you like 1999 or 2000?
Neither.
Year 2000.
Okay, that part was cool.
That was so cool.
It was
I got
even
that
cooler.
reference too.
It was even cooler when they did it in like 2003 and 4 and 5.
Yeah.
What are you cracking there? What do you got?
Diet weed,
Hey.
Nice.
aka whatever you can buy here in Kansas.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much.
Yeah.
But hey, we take what we can get.
So like 3 hours from now, I'll feel like relaxed for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay.
I think I'm relaxed.
It's like it's like an extended big what is it? What is that? Fruit stripe gum.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like so it's like you start chewing it and then like 3 hours later you get a little bit of flavor and then it's done.
I
Pretty
can't believe
much.
they don't, that went out of business. Like, I figured, I would crush some Fruit Stripe right now. Crush.
And dude, like I mean, electronics companies stole their business model.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they're getting ready to unveil the new Apple shit.
That's right.
Yeah, I saw a headline pop up that said that they're getting ready to unveil all the new Apple products.
Oh, hell yeah.
I saw a headline said one thing that Apple doesn't want you to know,
Oh,
and it
Click.
was the price.
yeah, well,
Fuck.
we already knew that. We know we don't want to know.
No.
Just put it in my hand so I can take pretty pictures.
Are you? I thought you were an Android guy.
Oh, hell no.
You're an.
Well, okay, I say it like with disdain. I have nothing against Androids. I just haven't had one in a long time.
It's the ecosystem, bro.
Dude,
It's all
honestly,
about the ecosystem.
that is exactly it.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but I got so at a manager's convention when I was working with Carmike, the day that we got there, we all got free Apple Watches because it was like for all the general managers. So it was like a gift, like, hey, we appreciate you, even though they didn't. This isn't the same one, but I got an Apple Watch. I was like, oh, that's really cool, whatever. Then like 2 nights later at this little casino night that they had, you could cash in your chips, whatever chips you won, and get tickets. And then like they would have a raffle and shit. And all of the people that I knew genuinely didn't give a fuck. So we were all like playing the games and stuff, but they were just giving me all the chips.
Whoa.
So I had like a fucking roll of tickets, and I ended up getting an iPad Air.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
So I had the watch, I had the iPad, and I was like, fuck, all right.
Let's
so
go.
like 8 months later, I was like, yeah, it's time to upgrade, and I'm going to go ahead and go with
Get
iPhone.
to that iPhone. Yep.
Damn.
And I haven't looked back.
Damn, dude. I'm about the ecosystem too. Until
Does Roku have an ecosystem?
that's what I was gonna say. I love fucking Roku, man. Roku. If you're out there, I love you. I'm not even gonna ask anything of you. I just appreciate you and everything you do. and all the things that you bring me and my family, which is mostly joy.
What's the part that isn't joy?
Mostly like joy and fun and celebration and entertainment.
I know, but I want to know about the dark times. Fuck Roku, man. They ain't listening.
Okay.
There you go.
I will not stand for Roku slander on this podcast, dude. That's fucked up. Do you have a Roku TV?
I have no, I do not.
You dumb motherfucker. Well, then you are an idiot.
I was like,
what the fuck?
No, I'm thinking about just like you were like, oh, hey, maybe this will be a good movie. And then you watch it and it was like, you know, like they have like Pacific Rim and then there's also Atlantic Rim, which is, yeah, it was on Mystery Science Theater for a reason. But I was thinking like maybe you caught something like that, and like that was a dark time. Nothing against Roku itself.
Can I tell you? I have an example.
Oh yeah, okay.
We watched Creep. Have you ever seen Creep with Mark Duplass?
Yes, I have.
Okay, he's from the
League.
The League. The show The League.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of the movie.
So
is it a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he plays
wait. Yeah, he's like a stalker kind of guy, right?
Yeah. And it's painful, like how awkward like it is. It's less gory and scary and more like jump scare and kind of creepy. And
that's the
but
title.
Sarah loved it. Like she was like, "Oh my God, I love that movie." And so I was like, "Oh shit, there's Creep 2 on Netflix," and we watched that, and it was a steamy pile, dude. It sucked, but I don't blame Roku. I'm so upset. I can't tell you how fucking disappointed I am in you.
That I've never had it, or that that I was talking a little bit of shit.
Both.
Okay, well,
I have a Roku TV just a sitting.
I apologize for neither.
Wait, is it an actual TV made by Roku? Or is it the little device?
Roku makes these TVs, and you just use the TV thing. You know, like it's got the apps on the TV, and it's beautiful. Nice. And it's amazing.
It's like the opposite of a smart TV.
Yeah,
it is a smart TV. Don't let them fool you. But they're also cheap, and I love it. Same with I think I've saluted this brand before. It's a Walmart brand, ONN. I love everything they make, and I only buy them, and I know that's driving jobs and opportunities for Americans away, and I can't help myself.
Lower your prices.
I know. You want me back? Get me one of the memory sticks for $7.99, motherfucker. Just do it.
They lost me, though, because they started locking up those little fucking charging cubes.
They did, dude. That's not cool. That's
only
not
$5. Like, come on.
Like and like,
dude, but somebody was just loading up some cargo pants with that shit.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Getting some milk.
Stealing some. I mean, it's the cords now that are the man, dude.
Dude, I had such a good track record. Like, I had my original iPhone 4 charging cord for like years.
Whoa.
Damn.
And then like, I move in with Nicole and the kids.
What do you?
And I start buying cords every other week.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Now, is it more just like they go missing, or do you find them?
But everything
destroyed? Okay.
missing, destroyed, noose around a Barbie's neck, like you name it, man.
Burned. You're like, what the fuck?
Like, which one of the kids did this? Nicole's like, sorry, my bad.
Neither one of them. Creep 3. Dude.
I'm taking up voodoo, and we're gonna see how this thing works out. Let's see. You know that bitch Karen down the street?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Speaking of voodoo, and this segues right into how I'm doing.
Nice.
We're getting ready for October.
Yeah.
Which I know we're not even halfway through September yet.
Don't care.
And the best part of September is not even here yet, which is my birthday. But no,
we're getting closer.
We got an advent calendar for October.
Oh, nice.
And you fill it with your own little trinkets or whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick something spooky. Since we're empty nesters now, we have no lives. We're gonna pick something spooky each night of the month to do. So we'll watch a scary movie one night. We'll, go walk in the woods on another night.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
And today in the mail, I got a Ouija board.
Oh, shit. You're going to tempt fate, boy?
Hey, say hi to my dad.
Okay. Dude, if I swear to God, I'll be like, Terry, are you here with us? And then it'll be like, see U T T H E C-R-A-P. Oh, God damn it, Terry!
That'd be awesome.
Oh my God, he's actually he probably messaged that like it'd be Cavalier. You remember when we stole that pack? We stole a pack of cigarettes from Dusty's dad. We were little, we were young, and they were Cavaliers, and they were the worst.
Like smoking glass.
God, it was.
It was bad.
We tried to put them back. We were like, oh my God.
We didn't even do that with Dorals. Okay.
I forgot about Dorals, dude. Dorals were the.
I back in the day though, I was trying to be fancy about them. I called them Dorals.
Dorals. They're like,
it's like a French thing.
Yeah, can I have a sing? What do you got? Doral. And they're like, no.
Yeah, that's a Doral. That's a Doral.
And I will take one. Do you remember somebody bought Always Save?
Dude, I was shocked that they existed, and then they disappeared completely.
Oh, my God.
I think, like, dude, if this would have happened, like, nowadays, I would have thought somebody just, like, 3D printed them.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Like, hey, check it out. I got Always Save cigarettes. That's really funny, Steve.
Yeah, right.
Can I build my smoke? Always. Do you have best choice?
I saw one. What is it? There's a brand of cigarettes that is the name is so bad. It's like Mid or something like the actual name.
It's like, hey, well, give me a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, what do you smoke? Meh. Lights.
Dude, lights. I think it's something like where you're like, this is so generic that at some point
it's
like,
probably called Cigarette Light.
yeah. And you're like, hey,
like they have Beer 30. I mean, come on,
dude, Beer 30.
Beer 30 is the shit. Do those still exist?
I don't know. Beer 30 might have been a fly-by-night kind of thing.
It seemed like it.
Beer 30, I didn't think tasted bad. I felt like where Beer 30 came up a little short was the next day. You were like, what happened? Beer 30.
And this was like in our 20s, so we weren't supposed to. Like, if we did it now with anything, that's how we feel the next day. But back in those days, it's like you were a fucking champion.
Yeah.
Unless you were like shotgunning tequila straight into your eyeballs, you were fine the next day. But Beer 30 had a little kick. I remember that.
Beer 30 took down many a people.
Yeah.
Just especially the next day, you're like, what the fuck was that all about?
I don't remember disliking the taste. I just remember feeling cheap.
Oh yeah.
Like, I felt like white trash.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes that was fine, sometimes not so much.
No,
They have entire parties centered around that.
They
Exactly.
do. They do a little cosplay, and you're like, that hits a little too close to home.
Yeah. When I went to my first white trash party and I barely dressed up, I was like, wait a second.
Everybody's
Wait
like,
a
you look
second.
great. And you're like, I did. What were we doing again?
This is a theme party?
I thought this was a regular guy party. What the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
because people have those.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, just
Anyway, can I bum one of your always saves?
Hey, you light it, and they just went. Those cigarettes, man. What were they thinking, dude? God.
So you got the October Advent calendar
That's
locked and loaded, ready
Not
to go.
quite. We're still coming up with ideas. So
okay.
if either one of you guys have spooky ideas.
I will say that I recommend. You said watch a scary movie. It has to be an older scary movie that neither of you have seen.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be my only request, so I can get like honest feedback where you're like, yeah, she hated it, but I loved it, or vice versa, or we both hated it, whatever.
That's right.
You gotta say Candyman or Bloody Mary in the mirror 7 times in the dark.
That's a good idea. And that just reminded me, I want to watch all the Leprechaun movies.
Ooh, dude, a Leprechaun marathon? That's
Yeah.
a slog.
We'll put
I
that
mean-
on like the October 14th or something.
All right, yeah. That'll work. All right, I like
Oh,
it. I like it.
God.
See, and because this is my favorite time of year, so anytime somebody's celebrating the spooky season, I'm all for it. I'm like,
Dude,
We got 2 calendars on accident if you want one.
fuck yes, I do.
All right.
I don't know what I'm gonna fill it with. I'll fill it with something. I was thinking you were gonna do like those like when you check into a hotel and they have the mini bar. I thought you were gonna do like bottles of booze, like
Damn.
they open it up and Fireball tonight.
Dude, that would be rad.
You should just add that with the
There we
idea.
go. I'll put a beer 30 in there.
I don't know.
They just have to add one more thing.
yeah.
Hey, look, it's a beer 30. Hey, look, it's a beer 30. Hey, look, it's candy corn. Ugh.
Beer 30 is the candy corn of beers. I'll tell you that. Are you gonna go all out with the decos again this year for Hallie?
Yeah, probably so.
The alien making a comeback.
Dude, we went there. Got the aliens going to come back. We went to Menards. Saw all the new ones they got there. What are they? It's like it was a super tall fucking like witch or something.
Yeah,
and
the
then,
witch,
like,
dude.
They got a couple real good ones.
Nice.
It's weird because we went to Menards like right before I came over here, and the girls, we love to look at the stuff, but they get genuinely freaked out. And that witch was like, we were like, God dang, it's fake, dude.
Dude, we hit the demo button on the witch, and man, she was monologuing a little too long.
You're like, all right.
I don't want kids hanging out at my house for this long.
Yeah.
Like a quick story. Let's
like
wrap
that.
this up. Come on.
Sitting down on the. You're like,
Yeah, they're like, huh?
hey.
Did you know she had a sister?
Turn the sprinklers on. Get him out of here. Get him out.
Start doing the play me off or the wrap it up. The wrap it up box.
Wrap
There we
it
go.
up, B.
Wrap it up. Very cool. So how you been doing, dude? Duder?
I was telling you earlier, we are remodeling our basement bathroom, and
I don't know why, but I picture it probably from Zoolander. I just picture like you holding a sledgehammer and just in the background, everyone's watching.
Yeah.
Bam! And then Sarah just like going crazy on a fucking mirror and just
she's
demolishing the entire thing.
She's actually doing work, and I'm going.
I got the black lung pop.
Yeah. What is this? A bathroom for ants? We have bit off more than we can chew. Oh, and we got an estimate from a local business. I won't say any names. They were very friendly and very helpful, and the estimate was much more than we were like. Yeah. So look at the time. Gotta go.
Oh, that's funny. You actually put an extra 0 on there. No? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was so awkward. I left my house. I just was like, okay, I gotta go.
Well, it was nice meeting you guys. I'll see myself out.
It was too much. So we're like, of course, gonna do as much as we can ourselves. And the cool thing is, I got my uncle on it. Like, my uncle's one of those guys where, like, first of all, we always ask him for help on like everything, but he's one of those guys like, once he starts thinking about a project, then it really kicks into gear, and he's like brings all his tools and stuff. And so we explained it to him a couple times, and he was like, "Oh, okay, sounds good." And then he like came down and looked at the spot, and then the next day he called me and was like, I was thinking.
Yeah, like, yes!
Let's go!
Richard's back, baby!
Let's go! So he's a huge help. It's gonna be fucking weird. We should do this show from the new bathroom.
It'd be like a fucked up version of this new house.
Yeah.
Or this old house. I don't know why.
This old house. No. There's a guy on Facebook. He his like channel is a fuck this old house.
Nice.
And he's like a do-it-yourself guy, but he's like, I'm a do-it-yourself, but I'm a slumlord to myself. And every time he has to do a project, the video is him going. It's hilarious.
Is he just
Nice.
like painting over electrical outlets and shit the whole time? Or
yeah.
what?
Well, he does, and then he's like, I have to do it the right way. So he'll like tear it out and like do it the right way. It's pretty funny, but
I gotta look that guy up. That's great.
it's real cool. Another YouTube channel you should check out. This guy called his name's Max Roving. He's a German guy, and he is biking from China all the way back to Europe.
Damn.
Well, he's from Germany.
Yeah.
And so he's riding through like Pakistan and Afghanistan and like some of the most dangerous places to like be. He's biking through. And some of the like footage of the mountains and stuff it's phenomenal. It's really too bad that these parts of the world are like way underdeveloped and like super dangerous and shit, because the mountains in Pakistan, like the streams, like he could put a bottle down and like collect water from these streams.
You
coming
just
off
drink straight from it.
drink him.
Damn.
And it's like the scenery is beautiful, but every fucking 5 seconds somebody's like, "What are you doing? Why are you here?
Yeah.
What's going on?" And he's like,
you don't look like you belong here.
"Yeah." He's like, "I'm German," and they're like, "Oh, okay, bye." And so they like dudes be, especially when he rode through China, they were like, actually in Pakistan, they were like, "Hey, stay at this hotel," and he was like, "No, I like to stay outside and sleep in my tent." And they're like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, I do it all the time." So like, fine. And so they had 2 guys sleep like near him outside all night, and they had AKs and shit. And he was like, he woke up, he's like, "Oh, did you have to stay here all night?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Like, no, we chose to because we weren't ordered to.
Yeah.
Son of a
Well,
bitch.
he's like, "Well, what am I going to do? Get up and bike in the middle of the night in a fucking mountain? Like, I'm going to be here the whole time." So anyway, that's a great one. Max Roving. That guy is fucking crazy, but it's cool.
Dude, there's another YouTube channel that you should check out. It's called Gettin Sidetracked.
No!
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't leave this channel.
I would say...
Wait until you watch the episode, then go
Yeah.
check out these other
I
guys.
would say
and then come back
leave.
and watch another episode.
I'd say leave this channel. It's just...
And that's why we don't have nice things.
Yeah, after this, put it on episode 99, 10-hour loop.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I'll upload one.
Yeah.
To where you don't even have to press any buttons. I got you, dog. I'll just
Damn.
upload it at 8 times in a row, and it'll just be Getting Sidetracked to go to sleep to.
Hey, are you going to go back and, like, the ones where we didn't have video? Like, because you can draw pretty good.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You can draw.
No.
You can draw.
Dude, we can just get a crappy AI slop version.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could probably come up with one that way.
Yeah.
I'm not drawing anything.
you can draw.
I'm not drawing you.
Draw me like your French girls.
How am I doing?
Yeah, how are you,
Yeah,
Dub?
how are you? Yeah.
One cool thing I wanted to shout out, friend of the show, Atheline. She went to an Oddities Expo again, like she always fucking does. But she found and got Logan the skeletal remains of a snake.
Ooh.
It's like encased in like clear acrylic or resin, I think resin. And it's like kind of spiraling around a little bit. It looks really cool. But so yeah, so now he has an alligator head, a pinned mantis that looks like an angel, the way it's like wings are all out and shit, and then now a fucking snake skeleton.
Hell
So
yeah.
he's getting a little nice collection of oddities.
Oddities are cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I wanted to thank her for that. I thought that was pretty
Yes,
cool.
thank you.
But yeah, things are going like they're going.
It's smooth sailing.
I mean, it's like a little column A, little column B. It's like work is going very well and whatnot. Like social life still non-existent. So I mean, we're just hanging
Nice.
out.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
great.
This is a social right here.
Yeah, we're social.
This is
it,
my
yeah.
social life right here.
So we're social. What's fucking wrong with us, dude?
You're busy fucking tearing out bathrooms and shit, and
regretting it, man.
he's watching scary movies and getting drunk. I hope so, at least.
I mean, not necessarily drunk, but, you know.
we're altered states.
Stand.
Altered states.
I don't only have Diet Keith.
That just sounds weird. Modern technology, I
Creep
guess.
4. I don't just have diet.
The thing I
weed.
appreciate about the legit ones, though, is they have a pop tab on the thing, but you can reseal it because, like,
Yeah, you're like, God damn.
Okay.
drinking a whole one of those is, like, not a good idea.
Oh my God.
Maybe I need to start checking this shit out. I
No
don't know.
shit.
Thanks,
Missouri is where it's at, man.
Yeah, thanks, Kansas. No, I love Kansas. So, anyways, last time that it was my turn to talk, we were talking about, it was kind of the end of summer. We were talking about, like, some traveling, like going to amusement parks and shit like that, maybe some, like, vacation type stuff. Now we're getting more into, like, it's like the school year is well underway now. It's starting to cool off a little bit, which I fucking love. We're officially, actually, are we officially in fall now?
Not
yet.
until, I don't know if it's on my actual birthday this year or not, but
Is
it's usually right around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're close
Yeah.
to like fall and whatnot, So I kind of wanted to change gears a little bit. So last time I kind of talked about vacation. This time
Staycation.
I want to talk about vocations.
Oh,
wow. That's a 1-letter difference.
I know,
right?
And for those of you at home getting out your thesaurus, I want to talk about jobs.
Oh, fuck.
I want to talk about. That's why I didn't want to bring up work during our little meet and greet that we have at the beginning, which I'm glad we didn't. That's awesome. So yeah, I just want to talk about like different jobs that we've had and stuff, because I think between the three of us, we do have a lot of shared experience, but we've also got some different experiences too. Like I have no experience with your guys' broadcasting career, but we all worked fast food.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I mean,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
oh boy.
So, Dan, I kind of want to start with you. So, yeah, this is like a quiz. Get your pencils out. No.
I'm ready to go.
No, so, was Arby's your first job?
Actually, no.
Okay, I want to know what your first job
I
was.
stole my first job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Damn, on the streets, dog.
Kind of. No, it was. I worked for the Mercury as a paper boy. I don't know,
Okay.
does that count? Does that count as
Yeah,
a
no,
okay.
that absolutely does.
Well,
I wasn't.
This kind of weird kid that lived down the street from me. He was the paper boy, like of Kearney and all that. And he was going to like some weird thing. Like his mom met some guy online in South Africa, and they like they were like
Around that time,
Dude,
that was
back
a Nigerian
then,
prince.
Yeah.
Listen,
That straight up was a Nigerian
back
prince.
then, this have you checked in with him?
I was
He's
gonna say-
probably dead.
Well, and mom's been.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
No, but anyway, they go to South Africa for a fucking month, and like they ask me to do a couple things, watch the house, like I think maybe feed the cat or something. I can't remember if we had a cat or not, but and I did the paper route, so I'm doing all the shit, and then he's gone for like a lot longer than he said he was going to be gone, and the Mercury was like, you can just take the route from him if you want, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like having money now.
Damn.
That's on the Mercury then, as
Yeah.
far as I'm
What the
concerned.
fuck? Why? How come they did that? They didn't like that guy?
I mean, it was just like that when he finally did come back. They were like, this kid's been doing your job for like.
Wow. They were like, he's like, what about FMLA, dude? No, bitch, you're done. Your mom went to South Africa to bone a guy?
Yeah. Dude,
No.
I got to meet that guy too, and he was like the weirdest looking fucking guy. Like, imagine like Billy Idol, but with like cataract in one eye and like curly hair, and then like curly hair on his neck.
Ugh. Curly
Yeah.
neck hair?
Yeah,
Dude,
like
that's
albino
rad.
curly neck hair, Billy Idol with cataract.
Damn.
Yes.
That guy's cool.
So let me ask you this: How old?
South African accent too, you know.
How old were you when this happened?
I was in like 8th grade. Yeah.
Okay. So, because I was trying to gauge like how good these people were at like trusting a person to watch their house and shit. Because if you're like, I was in like 4th grade, it's like they wanted a 4th grader to watch their house for them.
Hey,
Like,
still
8th grader.
8th grade is still kind of
I
rolling
mean-
the dice.
There could have been a party there.
Yeah.
There. That's all I'm saying.
There was a time where we invited one of our other friends to come over to that house and hang out with us, and we locked him out, and he got on the roof and tried to break in.
Oh, shit.
That's what happens when
Yeah.
you get locked out of a house. I mean, they should have been prepared for that when they went to South Africa.
when they came back, kid shows up and he's like, "Hey, we got to talk to you." And I was like, "Why? What?" And he's like, "He's like, no, nothing's okay. You stole jewelry from the house. You called 900 numbers. You took a couch." And I was like, "What? I didn't do any of that." I did use their DSL to watch a little stuff, but
Oh, my God. Come on.
But no 900 numbers. I didn't steal their fucking identities or anything like that.
That's what I was like, less worried about the parties and more like being an 8th grader and leaving the door fucking
Yeah.
wide open. You
Yeah,
know?
just being like, yeah, I went over there and checked on the cat. Did you lock it? Lock what?
You're like, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, "But the cat's alive, right?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And I was like, "See, I did my fucking job, man."
Yeah, but it's in the tree. You know, like, oh, fuck.
No, the thing is, his older brother, much older brother, lived right next door, and there's a reason they didn't ask him to watch. the
Okay,
house.
I was gonna say that's an interesting dynamic they
yeah.
had. I think he didn't need to have a job. He needed to focus on family.
Yeah,
Can I?
but that was my first job.
I just. You've been accused of some stuff in your life. Like the more I learn about you, the sketchier your past kind of becomes. And I wonder, like, Did you steal the couch with the guy?
No.
Right? I mean, he was pretty quick to be like, why? What? That wasn't
Why
me.
would I
mean,
do that and
He's like,
put it in my tree fort where all my buddies were living? Dude, and then remember you and your buddy stole bikes at like 3 o'clock in the morning?
No,
and
you got that one backwards.
And you went down to Aggie, and then your dad had to bail you out of jail or whatever?
Yeah, and then you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
get me McDonald's.
Yeah, and then you're like, can I have McDonald's? And you stole that,
That's
too?
exactly how that went.
Not
down.
not even food. He stole a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
He stole
entire
He
franchise.
stole the keys.
And that's how I stole my fast food job.
Yeah. You're like, I'll trade you. Dude, that's fucking
So Paperboy, classic first
Classic.
job. David,
the fuck.
what was your first job, buddy?
Beating your ass into the fucking ground.
I hope it paid well.
It did not.
Okay, good, because you did a bad job.
No bonus for you.
I got this. I don't know how. I don't remember how I got word how I got word about this, but there was a job through the Manhattan Parks and Rec Department for.
I remember you doing that, over the summer.
It was over the summer, and it was for kids that were 14, and you could go and work for the Parks Department and build a trail. And so there were like 12 of us or so. Yeah, I believe so, 12 to 15. And we rolled up out at Warner Park. We just rolled up in this van, and we walk up to this wilderness, and the guy's like, all right, start cutting. And we were like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah. And so we fucking, with our hands and hand tools and shit, built, it's a trail out on Warner Park now. It's called the 8 Weeks Trail. I was part of the crew that built that trail.
Did it take 8 weeks?
It took us a little under 8 weeks, but the program was 8 weeks, and so we just decided on that. But that shit was a fucking pain in my dick.
I say
dude.
pretty much every day that I talked to you after you got off of work, you were like, I fucking hurt.
Yeah, man. They had us to line the trail. First of all the stuff that we clipped, like all the trees that we cut with loppers or had to saw off, they went and took them to the wood chipper and then brought them back, and it was like mulch, and that's what we lined the trail with. But then on the edges of the trail were 3 deep railroad ties, and I don't know if you have much experience with railroad ties. They're saturated with oil.
Yeah, they're sticky as fuck.
They're sticky and they're heavy, and they came out with a dolly, even like a dolly,
Yeah.
like a littler dolly than the appliance dollies we had at 80s. And I was like,
I can picture exactly what dollies you're talking. I used to work at a tool store, dude.
yeah,
I know exactly what dollies
the
you're
little
talking
red
about.
one.
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, just you can do it, David. And of course, I had to fucking dolly all these railroad ties up and down this thing. We built a bridge there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I talked shit on it because it was hot and miserable, but we did have a lot of fun. I did get paid really well. I bought my Nintendo 64.
Okay,
with
that's
that money.
legit.
That shit was fucking. And we got 1080 and Dusty and I bought Hello Nasty.
Yeah, because we did both at the same time.
That's
we were
right.
listening to Hello Nasty and playing 1080.
That's right.
Build a trail so you can blaze a trail.
That's
Nice.
right. That's right.
Write that down.
We were like Dusty and I that summer. We spent so much time listening to that album and playing that video game. I mean, like fucking day after day. And it wouldn't have happened without that job. So I'm really happy.
Did you get a W-2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's-
it was legit.
Yeah.
I was going to say, were there some child labor laws that might have been?
It was a volunteer program.
whatever it was, they skirted it.
As long as they had that parent permission slip signed,
Yeah, they're
you
like,
can do basically whatever the fuck you want.
Oh,
You didn't read the fine print, motherfucker.
motherfucker. But it was cool. Nice. One guy got kicked out because he like tripped a girl. He tripped a girl on the thing. Shannon Gibson. You remember Shannon Gibson?
Yeah, I remember.
So this dude Jeremy, he tripped her and she fell and like she hurt her wrist bad.
Damn, that's fucked up.
And everybody in they're like, "You're gone. You're out of here." And it was like, ooh. We made this kid. He wore a KU hat, and we made him take it off, and we threw it on the ground and burned it and buried it, so it's buried there somewhere.
Nice.
And they were going to do a lot of stuff. Like, they were going to build a little lake out there, like a man-made lake. I don't know if you've been out to the man-made, like, pond by Miller Ranch, like on the other side, where, like, so, like, well, you got, like, when you come up off the highway, and then there's, like, the big tower, like, right? So there's back this way, like, here's Warner Park, and then this way is another little pond that I think that's what they wanted to do originally over there. Anyway, long story short, it fucking ruled, man. It was cool. It was cool. What about you, D?
So, like, technically, my first job was Burger King, but because that's the first one that I got a W-2 from. But it wasn't really a job. I had an opportunity happen that one of my friends, he was a friend of mine. His name was David Griffin. David? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I love David Griffin.
Okay, so you know David Griffin.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, dude.
He is a
I
good
fucking
kid.
love him.
Yeah.
So he lived in a house just right around the corner from my house. It's the house that everybody knows on that area because it's a very distinct looking house.
It's because it's tiny.
It's the tiny house.
It's the tiniest house in the world.
But it's awesome, though.
Yeah.
So him and his dad lived there. And his dad was a college professor, and the nicest fucking guy you could ever meet. Seriously, he was polite, well-spoken, and just seriously, like, genuinely nice.
Dude, I ran into him at Walmart like a year ago, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me or not," but I was like, I was one of David's friends from elementary school, and he's like, there's no way he knew I was.
He's like,
But
he was super nice about it.
Yeah,
Exactly,
he's a
dude.
really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's super smart, too.
So he had to go to Kansas City on Monday nights to teach at, I think it was UMKC or something like that. But every Monday he had to go all the way to Kansas City to teach and wouldn't get back into town until like 10 o'clock or so. So his dad paid me babysitting money, which I even told him, and he was like, no, this is just, for the inconvenience. He was just being nice, and it's like, it's not an inconvenience, dude. He's my friend, and like we just like hanging out or whatever.
Weren't you only like a year older than him?
Yeah, and so he would give me like $20 a week just for David being able to hang out at my house until he got back from Kansas City. And then he would also give us money for food.
Oh.
So like he'd be like, yeah, here's some money for Pizza Shuttle, and then like, oh, here's some money for Dairy Queen, whatever, and then give me $20 also.
Damn.
So because I was young, I mean, this was like 4th or 5th grade or something like that. I didn't do anything with the money. I just gave it to my parents, and they saved it up for me. I ended up buying a TV and a Super Nintendo with that fucking money.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that was technically my first job, and it was just me hanging out with my friend.
Wow.
So, I thought that was pretty cool.
That is
Damn, dude.
badass.
A TV and a Super?
Yep.
It was like $7,000. you
Basically.
fucking- Oh, my God.
Dude, I never got paid to hang out with David. That's bullshit.
What an idiot, dude. Wow.
But yeah, and again, and I even told his dad, I was like, you don't need to do this. And I think it was more of just like hey, you're really, like, to my family, he was like, hey, you guys are really helping me out. Because, I mean, if he had to pay somebody to come over and watch him, it'd be a lot more than $20.
For sure.
So, I mean, he didn't need to do it, though. And it was super awesome of him to do that for a young kid who just, I mean, again, just hanging out with my friend.
That's so cool. No
So-
W-2 though.
No. So I didn't get any tax money on that.
But did you got to go in the little house?
Oh, yeah. No, his house was cool as fuck.
I want to go in there so bad.
Like,
It's a lot bigger on the inside.
yeah,
'Cause you have
it
the
actually is,
basement
dude.
and everything.
It does a basement?
It did have a basement, didn't it?
I don't know if it has a I never saw a basement, but
I think it does.
Damn.
but
oh, my God.
but the inside does look bigger than it looks from the outside.
Yeah.
So, we watched.
I don't know.
the
I could
fucking-
pick that fucking thing up. I'm serious. Like
It does look pretty
I'm
small.
naturally like kind of strong, and I'll pick it up. I'll go right now and pick that fucking thing up right now.
So, but my first real job was Burger King,
BK,
and
baby.
that's when there's a little trifecta of people. At least there might have been more. No, did Joe work there too?
Joe did work.
Okay,
there.
so it was a quadruplet. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
It was a quadrilogy.
Yeah, a quadrilogy, dude. Yeah.
But it was me, David, Pat Feeney, and Joe Eckert.
Oh, dude, 5 Tim worked there too.
Oh,
Remember
Tim Jessup.
Yeah.
Tim Jessup, because he got fired for eating a chicken nugget
No,
or something.
that was Joe.
That was Joe?
Tim Greeku worked at Burger
Oh,
King. Do you remember?
No, Greek, you worked there for like
million
2 years
Yeah,
before
dude.
we'd even heard of Burger
Yeah,
King.
he fucking forever, dude.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm talking about like the main group of people that all got
Yeah.
hired at the same time.
Yeah.
So that would have just been you, me, and Pat then, I
Yeah,
think.
and Joe.
And Joe, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because Joe got fired. Ate a fucking chicken nugget or something in front of the district manager.
Growing up, it's so funny.
Or
Like,
was it just the owner?
It was the GM, like the
Okay,
district
yeah.
GM. Like now, like Joe is like a family man now. You know, he is like a responsible family man. When we were younger, he was an absolute wild card, and this motherfucker just could not have someone tell him what to do, or he was incapable of doing something like, hey, the district manager's here, act good. He was like, fuck that.
Fuck that guy.
And so you remember they used to make the bombest little chicken tenders at BK.
Yeah.
And they were sitting in that little warming tray, and he went, and right when he like she was turned around and he put it in her mouth, and right when he did it, she turned around and he put it in his mouth, and she was like, what did you just do? And he's like, he's like, did you put a chicken tender here? And he's like, no. And he had to fucking
Like coughs and pieces of chicken tender come out.
he had to choke that shit down. It's tough to eat without no barbecue sauce.
That's
you know?
hardcore because their chicken's always been really cheap.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
they don't play around when it comes to it.
No,
though.
they don't.
man.
You better fucking watch it. So, yeah,
But-
she canned his ass.
So yeah, that was the first job that I ever had, and we've told this on the show before. But for those of you who missed that episode, go back and watch it.
Yeah.
because I'm not telling the story again. No, I'm kidding.
Episode 37.
David and I we got hired on the same day, and we also quit on the same night because we didn't want to go back to work. They had us working a double. Now, something you need to understand about that Burger King at that time, maybe they changed the policy. I don't know. I don't care. But no matter what age level you were at, including we were like fucking 16.
We were young.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You had to close one weekend night, either Friday or Saturday. Now, whatever, it sucks. You don't get to go out that. No, closing at that Burger King because it's in Aggieville, or it was in Aggieville.
It's like 3 or 4 in the morning, probably.
3:30 is when the drive-thru closed. You got home 6, maybe, if it was a decent night. So going home at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning and then having to try to go to sleep and then try to go to sleep again the next day to go to school, it got to be way too fucking much. And there was a Friday night where David and I were scheduled for a double, which means we worked from like 6 to it was like 4 to 8. And then we were supposed to come back at like 10 and work 10 to close. So we worked the 4 to 8 shift. Then we went to a party
Hell yeah.
because people were at a party.
Dude, it was a huge.
Wasn't that
huge
at
house party.
Dinger's house?
Yep.
Yeah, Matt Hemmendinger.
Matt Hemmendinger's house, there were so many people there that their floor in their kitchen caved in.
That's awesome.
And so they had to, their parents had to.
And we wouldn't have been there for it had we
Yeah.
gone back to work.
Yeah, we would have missed it.
So-
And I'm happy we did it.
Dude, because it was funny as hell. The little exchange that we had was basically, I don't even remember who brought it up, but one of us looked at the other one and was like, do you want to go back? And we're like, no. And you called him, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, because I was like, just call him, dude. And so David's like, yeah, this is David. Me and Dustin aren't coming back. Click. And that's how my Burger King tenure ended.
Man. And, for the longest time, I was scared to go back, but they were like, shit happens every fucking 5 seconds.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And there were so many people that I still see now that we worked with.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so it's just so weird to be like, I was a kid,
Dude,
man.
the guy who ran that place, I used to see because he also now either owns or runs Friendship House.
Uh-huh.
And so I would, because he did catering at the hotel that I worked at, so I would see him all the time. He didn't fucking recognize me at all, and I'm like, that's cool, dude.
He's seen a billion kids,
Right.
man. He's seen them all. Dude, that job, I didn't realize just how not fun that shit is. And then I was always mad because I was I always worked the flame griller for the Whoppers and shit. I never got another spot.
You didn't get to get to
Oh,
this
man.
assembly part.
No, and then
He was just throwing patties
I was
in.
just
Sweating.
patty boy. I was fucking patty boy. And then it was like I was mop boy. You know, I was never making cool shit, or at the drive-through they're always like, we can't. Oh, you would never be good enough. And I was always like, bitch, don't act.
They're like, we can't imagine you using a microphone for anything
Dude, your voice work?
ever.
Just, nah.
Yeah.
You're just naturally unappealing on the ears.
Dude. And I was like, motherfuck this, dude.
See, that's what got him in. He's like, I'm gonna make a career
There
out
you
of
go.
this
Yeah,
shit.
I go, I'm going to show you.
I'm gonna show this
I'm
world
gonna
a thing or two.
It was also the getup. You had to wear the black khakis and the shirt and like a
The
apron.
that didn't do anything
Man.
because it didn't cover anything. So
Oh,
you're
I
like,
think I remember them shits. Yeah.
it's like, okay, my junk isn't fucking covered in
Yeah.
burger grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
That's
was
really about it.
Listen, this stinks, and I'm hot. I'm hot back here. And they're like, suck it up. And I was always like, man, fuck this place. I shout out to them, though, and shout out to that experience of working down there when that was the only thing open in Aggieville.
Yeah.
So as soon as the bars closed, that place was insane.
Dude, it was like Roadhouse.
It was
like
crazy.
seriously. I felt like fucking Patrick Swayze at
Yeah.
times, being like, "Be nice,
Yeah.
be nice."
Yeah. Because you got to work up front in the thing.
A little bit.
I was
not
gonna ask what you
much.
did, yeah.
I mean, I did get to do some assembly, which was like putting Whoppers together and shit like that. I never got to work drive-through, but I did get to work up at the front register a handful of times.
I was the bitch boy. And you know what I mean? You know, it's in my life I've noticed there are just sometimes some people in some places that just don't think you're that great. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like,
Yeah.
I'm good enough. And they're like,
Are you?
know, yeah.
Are you really?
You know
I'm
what I
not getting
mean?
that.
I'm not getting that from this guy.
Never pegged you for a leadership kind of
Yeah,
guy.
you know, and you're like, if you fucking let me spread my wings, I will fly so high. But Burger King, they just were like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And I was like, too much of an idiot to run the drive-through. Really?
Do peacocks
Really?
actually fly?
Peacocks. Yeah, they get going. Yeah, they
bit,
get
little
going
bit.
a little bit. But I'm like, I can fucking work the register. I can work the front register. And I can't remember what girl it was, but she was like, oh yeah, come up here. And I got...
And like
they're
he
like
tries to press a button and it hits like 4 surrounding buttons.
70,000. I go, oh, shit.
It's like landing an aircraft in this bitch.
It's Apollo 13. The fuck? Is that a double cheeseburger?
That's the exact same computer that they used.
They had some bomb tacos. Remember they had tacos there too? Oh,
Yeah.
I loved them.
So speaking of some fast food, you've got some fast food experience in this
hell
mug.
yeah.
A little bit of fast
You-
food
you-
experience.
You got any
yeah.
non-bouncing meat stories to tell us?
I mean, I was going to say, you guys are talking about the people you worked with and how they've gone on to be like, you know, running businesses and
Yeah.
being like family men and all this stuff. I know a guy who wrote, his name was Carl, and he rode a little girl's bicycle to work.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
My-
He had to get to work, and that little girl was not going to put up a fight.
Listen.
I'm like, where is the little girl? Like, do I really know?
I think I left her back on 4th Street. She was hanging on, but
I always thought, like, you know, there's like every fast food place goes through eras. And I thought when I was a kid, I always thought Arby's had like just a vibe of kind of like rougher people that work there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
then when we were in high school, it was like, oh, there's a lot of high school people that work
Oh,
at
yeah.
Arby's. But when I was a kid, I just remember it being like, looking back there like, yeah, that guy definitely rides a girl's bike to fucking like, what the fuck?
with a jacket that on the back says, if you can read this, the bitch fell off.
Yes. Yes.
And I had another coworker named Ed, and one day he's working the. Okay, I'm glad you guys weren't the fryer at
Yeah.
BK.
I never did. I never got to do the frying
Oh, I
because
dropped many a fry.
Because I don't know how things work at Burger King, but in Arby's politics, the fryer is the person you trust the least.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
put old Jocko on it over there. He's like,
Even then, though, like that it makes sense because that always gets screwed up. You're like,
Yeah.
we gotta wait 5 minutes for your fries.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Those potato cakes are going to take a few minutes.
How? It's scalding hot oil,
Right?
dude.
Literally just
Just
done.
drop that shit. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But no, I worked my way up from Fry Guy to front register to eventually drive through to backline.
Damn, what's backline?
That's where you cut the beef.
That's
you
where
make the sandwiches.
that's where they're just like, just hang out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just, when we need a pound, we'll just cut that shit.
That's
Yeah.
where when you get 4 fucking Sara Lee rolls in your hands at the same time and put them in the toaster, and then you're just like,
Oh,
Sara
eyeball-
Lee rolls, they say.
you're
All right.
eyeballing the fucking wads of beef and just tossing them on there, just like then you're shooting them down the little chute. It was just
God damn, dude. Okay.
In other words, living the dream.
Damn, like a straight
dream.
all-star in that bitch. You're like, yeah. What do you want?
one time they sent me to go help train people at the Junction City Arby's,
Ooh,
and I was like,
nice.
do I have to? And they're like, yep. And I was like, okay, fine.
And you went there and they were doing drugs.
And I went there and I got
It is
sexually
Junction
assaulted.
Yeah.
It was a girl and she was like 1 year younger than me, so she was like 17, I was 18. And she just like all of a sudden she's like, they're like, yeah, take her in the back, show her how to like stock sauces and stuff. And I was like, okay. So we go in the back and she just like, I just feel breath on my neck.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, this is really weird. I said so out loud, and then we had to take our break at the same time. So we're sitting in a
Oh.
booth, and then all of a sudden I feel like a fucking leg going up my leg.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Forward. I
And
like it.
She said, she's like, don't worry, I have a boyfriend. He's 38. His daughter also goes to school with me.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Dude, this was
I
Junction
was
City.
gonna say it gets
That's
more.
not Junction.
Yeah.
That's Junction
the
City.
more you
Thank
say, the more Junction City
Yeah.
it gets. You
And
know?
the thing is, like, she gave me her number, and I was like, nah. But, like, I regretted that shit, like, a month later.
oh, what? You were like, okay, hi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Do you want to go
man.
eat at the booth? Do you want to go sit at the booth again? Do the thing.
You want me to bounce
do the
my
thing.
meat off of your fry table? You want my potato cakes? Huh?
Because I'm like Arby's. I have
The
the
meats.
meats.
I'm like Arby's. Let's fuck.
Kind of expensive.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Oh, weird.
A little bit overpriced.
5 for 5.
Uh-oh. The 5 for 5.
Bring it back, and I
I'm
might actually.
so happy.
Now it's like
Yeah.
you can get like a half for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And even then, they're like,
They're eyeballing you. The whole time. Like, I don't know if I trust this guy. Is this
bet
American
you-
currency?
They'll bring it back one of these days, but it's going to be the fucking sliders instead of the
Yep,
actual
yep.
sandwiches. Like,
But
fuck
you still only get 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and I was always a guy like I was like, but I like the curly fries, and I want a drink too. You know,
With
and
your
then-
5 roast beef sandwiches.
yeah, and then you're like, this is entirely too much food.
well,
I'm
that's
gonna
when you're
just-
giving them out. That's when you're making friendships.
Yeah.
That's when you're, hey, I thought about you, dog. Here's a beef and cheddar.
And he's like, whoa!
Oh my God, I don't even like these, but that just changed my whole life.
Yeah,
I like them now.
When they had the mix and match, that was the golden era.
That was.
Because you could just get whatever. That was the best. But I did kind of what you guys did, and I left and didn't come back.
Oof.
But when I did it, I left on my paid vacation,
Ooh.
and then I got a job at Target.
Damn. Okay, so you burned them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they were like, I bet Dan's not coming back.
Yep. Permanent vacation.
They were waiting for the day. They're like, oh, thank God, Dan's coming back tomorrow. This whole mess will be fixed. And then the next day, they're like, what? He's not here. Get his ass on the phone.
Call his mom's house.
We called all the hospitals. He's not in any of them.
Dude, call his mom and his dad's house. Get him over here.
Yeah.
Back in the day, kids.
Drive by too if you.
Yeah. Ed, can you drive by? You're not dropping fries anyway. Kids, back in the day, we had these things called home phones. And it was a phone that was plugged into the wall. And even explaining it now sounds crazy.
That's
so
very
don't worry
ageist of
about
you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's very ageist of you.
To think that a
You
kid-
assume that young people listen to our show.
Bingo. Okay. Yes, I'm ageist as fuck.
On fleek. Anyway,
Damn.
Okay, so we've talked a little bit about. I want to try to keep it on track with jobs.
Yeah.
because I know you're gonna spiral into all sorts of shit.
I was ready to fucking.
So you're ready to go down an Arby's hole.
Oh my god!
And I'm sticking with that. It's called an Arby's hole.
That's what she said.
So what I want to know
That's
is
what that girl you fucked said.
what's been one of
It's an Arby's hole.
So what's some jobs that you were surprised that you liked as much as you did? Because I think nobody's surprised by not liking a job. But what are some of the ones that you're like, you know what, this isn't so bad?
It felt like my first big boy job. I was like a part-time wedding videographer for Complete Music when they started offering these video packages. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'll get experience and I'll get a job as a video guy eventually. And it was fun. They gave you the camera and everything. You go out and you meet the clients and you like, hey, what do you want? What do you want it to look like? I'm going to set up back there. Is that cool at the church? All that shit. And so it was a lot of fun because a lot of times you'd go and then you'd get to go party with them at their reception afterward. And we weren't supposed to eat the food, but
Hell yeah!
if they were like, unless they insist. And I was like,
They insisted by
Yeah.
having a sign
They
up that
always
said
insist.
they had a
Yeah.
sign that said free buffet.
Yeah, motherfucker.
they insist, yeah. And it was a lot of fun, but the couple times there that they had the wireless microphone, and I put it on the groom beforehand. Like, all right, here's this wireless microphone. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on since I'm not gonna see you again before the ceremony. He's like, yep, cool, got it. The shit I heard.
Ooh.
It's like, but right as you leave the room, you're like, remember, I can hear all of this.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay, I will see you in an hour.
Yeah.
And then the entire time he's just like, man, I fucked this bitch last night. And Stacy doesn't know, so don't tell her.
It was mostly talking about how fucked up they got the night before and how drunk they would like. One guy's like, no, but I smoked weed. But the single best one, and I did something I shouldn't have done. I made a copy of it because
And put, it, and put it on YouTube.
and I don't know if I still have, but I put it somewhere on my computer that is like 3 or 4 computers ago. But this guy it was like a really hot humid night, and they were doing an outdoor wedding at the park in Keats.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
And yeah, and they were walking down. They walk down the aisle and they walk around the back of the pavilion. And as they're walking, and she's like, we can't do it tonight because my pussy is stink.
He just immediately turns them around like, we're not doing this.
Well, he's like, I have.
And then he's like kind of chuckle or whatever. He's like, wait a second, the microphone, my headphones off.
As they come around the corner, like, yay.
Hey!
They asked me if I had heard anything. I was like, no, I don't know what you were talking about.
Heard what?
Pussy stank.
What specifically did you think I heard?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything, but I do smell something.
Something is rank around here. It is Keats, so it could be a dead animal.
You know, if I ever do get married, I'm going to fuck with the videographer. I'm going to be like, you know what? I want it shot like a Sugar Ray video.
Oh, no.
A lot of fisheye lenses,
Yeah.
a lot of tilted kind of Dutch angles.
Yeah, in a car,
Yeah.
right? There was a car.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
And it's always riding slower than it should.
Yeah, way slower. Where you're like, this is the transmission okay on this thing? Or, wow, that is great. That's a great story.
So that was a fun job, but it paid like complete dick,
Oh.
and I had to travel across Kansas a lot, and it was that part got to not.
But you had some fun. You got some good experience,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
awesome. I like it.
I also learned that leaving weed in a hot car was not a good idea
Ooh.
because I shot a wedding in Beloit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring weed with me because I'm going to smoke it on the way back or whatever. And I go from the church to the reception area, and I had to go back to my car and get something.
Oh, stankin'.
Dude, I opened that door
Speaking
and I
of
was like,
stank.
Like, close it real quick.
seriously.
Yeah. Dude, and like your idea of like, yeah, I'm going to smoke on the way back from Beloit.
From Beloit.
Yeah.
Like rolling the dice. You know?
That's a little risky.
That's a risk-a-roni.
I was young and dumb, man.
Yeah,
What can I
baby.
say?
This is great.
Oh God, was that a cop?
that
Oh
highway
shit, yes it was.
Is that Highway 50? I don't know. Yeah,
No, it's
God.
15. 15. That's the one that gets you from Wichita to Harrington.
Where's my map quest?
Say, where's my map? I'm missing page 3. Oh my God.
How do I get out of my parking lot?
So what about you, buddy?
Um,
What's a job that you were surprised that you had fun at?
I had a job called at Manhattan Trenching, and it was
Sounds awful.
dude. I
From the trail to the trench.
dude, I loved it.
The David Garcia story.
Oh my god, dude! Don't fucking steal that. That is mine forever. We did it was work with concrete, a lot of concrete pouring. So, but I wasn't doing that every day. Like when the crew would need help, I would go out. I had this truck I drove around with this guy, and we would go to and I would get in. I'd stand in, and when they're pouring sidewalks, on Venesta Drive, that huge sidewalk right by the pond, we poured that whole thing. So you're standing next to 6 other people, and the concrete's coming out. It's hot, but you felt like it was this is hard work. I loved it, but I didn't have to do it every day. And I was I know I wouldn't make it every day.
Yeah.
And then I could drive a stick shift, so they would have me. Sometimes they'd have me go pick up asphalt. They'd have me pick up a bunch of asphalt, bring it to a site, and I just sit in the truck all day. Other times, I'd ride in the truck, and we would use this. It's it looks like a little rug doctor almost, but it's got a huge disc, and it's it spits water out, and it cuts into the street. And so you cut a little box, and then somebody comes in and uses a jackhammer to break it all up. You scoop it out, and then you pour new asphalt in. I fucking loved that job.
Nice.
I thought it was so cool, and I got fucking in shape. I was tanned like a motherfucker, but I just fucked it up. For years, I fucking no call, no showed every job ever. No. I was just I like getting fucked up too, and those things just don't go together.
You want me to work on Friday? That's gonna be a problem.
You want me to work on Tuesday after Monday Night Football? Did you watch the Chiefs game,
dude? Whatever. It was after Monday Night Young Life.
That's right. Getting bugged up. Yeah, I just looking back, I should have. If I was going to not go to school and just be working, I made decent money there, and it was fun, and I got to work with my hands, and I was I'm ripped. It was great, but yeah, I just was also liked to party, and I was this job, fuck it, and I ruined it. So yeah, but I still do. I learned a lot of stuff that I still use weirdly in projects today. And I'm thank God for Manhattan trenching.
Oh, yeah.
From the trail to the trench. The David G story. I liked it, though. I didn't think I was, but I liked it. What about you?
Brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Oh, God. That would have been fucking rad, dude. God.
So, honestly, with me, it's going to be a job that you are very well aware of. It was 80s Appliance.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I complained, as much bullshit that we had to deal with at that job, when I look back on it, I look back on it fondly.
Yeah.
It's one of the jobs where, I met some cool people. I met some shitty people. I got to hang out with a couple of my friends, all the time.
Yeah.
We got to, I almost killed Darren Sproles.
That's right.
Okay, so for context, it wasn't on purpose, and it was with a car, not a knife or something.
But it was very close.
Very close. Darren, if you're out there, my bad, dude. So just the fact that we just got to fuck around so much. So much of that job was spent doing bullshit.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. It was when I went from being a delivery person to a salesperson, my day changed drastically. But I also made more money.
Yeah.
So I wasn't complaining about that. But going out on deliveries, I'm not even exaggerating. It didn't matter how many fucking deliveries we were going on. It didn't matter where the delivery. It could have been down the street from 80s Appliance. We're driving through campus.
Yeah.
Because we were at the age where we were around the same age as those people, so it wasn't creepy for us to go and look at them.
Yeah. There's a grace period. Yeah.
Right.
So, dude, do you I got there. I got that job first.
Yeah.
I needed something. I got the job, and my first day on the job, the boss, we load up this refrigerator on the back of a truck. He throws me the keys, and he's like, go pick up Jody. This guy named Jody. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, Jody slept in. He's hungover. Go pick him up. So I go pick this guy up, and he's like, I'm like, hey, Jody, what's up?
I'm
Like,
David G.
yeah, and he's like, I'm 19, and he's like, oh man, and he throws flip flops on and throws on whatever he's got, He gets these pounding cigarettes, and I'm like, okay, so he's like, go, you're driving, and he's like, but don't go to the delivery. I'm like, what? And he's like, go around campus a couple times. And I'm like, what? And he's like, we're checking out chicks, dude. I'm like, oh. So I go through like a whole day of that, and I swear to God, I got home, picked up the phone, and I was like, Dusty, you should apply to 80s appliance stat.
Nice.
And so we did. We had a nice little collection of people that we liked.
Jessup worked there.
Jessup worked there. Beansy worked there.
Oh God, I forgot that
Yeah.
Ben worked there.
Because Ben was kicked the guy in the head on accident. You remember? He was up in some guy's truck.
Yes.
We were loading this guy's truck up, and Ben jumped out of the truck and went, "Yep." And he jumped out, and his foot came this close to kicking a guy. And then we were like, ah! God, that was a fun job.
Yeah, because we each had like our own little crews. Because
Yeah.
like it was like always you and me, and then it was Beans and Josh.
Yeah.
Where for some reason we're always on the same crew. And
Yeah.
Josh was this guy from Newton.
Yeah, shout out to Josh.
And but yeah, we would always we made it a point. No, like I said, no matter what we were doing, we were gonna drive through campus at least twice, once on the way there and once on the way back. Sometimes quite a few more times than that. But just the fact that we had so much freedom at a young age, it was kind of unheard of.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So yeah, the fact that, and the owner, bless his heart, we got the job done. I mean, we never like screwed him over or anything like that. Like we always did what we were asked. We just took our time doing
We
it.
did. Like it'd be like dishwashers. Like you have to be in Kansas. I don't know if it's changed now, but you have to be certified to like hook up a dishwasher.
Even literally,
okay,
just like to be paid to install a dishwasher, you have to be certified.
I thought you were going to say to wash dishes.
No,
No, and I'll tell you what. How I know that, Mrs. Clyde's,
another classic.
another classic job. So it'd be like just drop it off, and so he'd be like, "Yep, going to a construction site. You and Dusty dropping them off," and we would.
we take hour and a half.
It takes so long.
And we'd be like, oh, yeah, the guys on the crew were talking to us. Like, we were trying to, talk him into, like, maybe getting some washers and dryers from you
And he'd
guys.
go, yeah, they like to talk. He was so nice. And it's funny because I eventually became the Jody, where they'd be like, throw Dusty the keys and like, go get Dave. He slept in again.
Yeah.
Like, I tried.
Except when we lived in the same house. Then I knew he was going to get to work on time.
Yeah.
That was also one of the same times that I stayed up. I'm not going to say how, but let's just say I had some assistance. And then I went to work as a salesman the next day, and the entire day was just like, I should not be here right now. Yeah, you want to look at refrigerators? Okay, yeah, let's go look at refrigerators.
There
man.
were many times we shouldn't have been in. So first of all, one time I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I'm late. And I was so hungover. I was sweating. And the night before I was stumbling through this backyard at some party, and I smashed into this horseshoe pit.
Some
And
rebar.
I hit the rebar. And so my leg, like you can still kind of see the scar. It was gashed open.
It
right?
was bad,
So
dude. It was real bad. I remember
showed
that.
up-
No.
I showed up to work. Like I opened the front door and like my hair's all matted. I'm sweaty. I'm hungover and I'm bleeding. And Josh just starts dying laughing. He's like, oh my God. I'm like, what? Do I look bad? And everybody's like, you look horrifying, dude. And our boss Les is like, go get him, pal. So I go,
Yeah, here's the
I
keys.
go to somebody's house and they're like,
You're like, I'm here to hook up your dryer. Where do you want it?
dude, but I
Don't look, I'm coming around the corner.
I really did. No, they're like, I can smell you coming from a mile away. That That was a great job.
So
Was that
yeah.
the one you guys had the bag phone too?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
It was,
sir.
and that's the only communication that we had
Yeah. Yeah.
at that time. I think I had a pager
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
I don't think I had graduated to. No, I got an old school Nokia that like you could play Snake.
Yeah.
Which was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So I did eventually get one of those, but for the most part, yeah, I was kind of rocking a pager during those days.
Man, that job, dude. Remember, it was raining and there was nobody buying anything. There was no one there, and so all the boys are in the back, like, we're going home early today, and no. So my boss is like, "Hey, go dust the showroom." And there's washers and dryers and refrigerators. It's a full showroom. Oh my God! So I'm like, dude, and I had just seen this episode of Full House where Michelle gets in trouble, and so she's in the corner, and she's going, "I'm not having fun."
No.
And so I started to, I was like, "I'm not having fun. And he was like, "Okay, go, bye." Like,
Oh my
damn, I
God.
should have done that like weeks ago.
It's a good movie.
I tried to no call, no show that job, and they were like, "Nah, just go pick him up."
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so now that we've established that, I kind of want to end the show on a high note. I want to
Yeah.
hear about your favorite job. And that could be your current one, it could be a past one, and I'm not, because I mean I think we're all at a job right now where at the very least we're content.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're making a living, we're doing okay. But I know that there's a job that you remember that you're just like, damn, I miss that shit. So what do you think it is?
First of all, for sure, 80s.
Yeah.
But I just I didn't get paid much, and I got paid every week. And that was
dangerous.
That was so dangerous,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I would
For like a 19, 20-year-old,
man, I'd
it was,
spend it
yeah.
and it was over. But
By Tuesday.
by Tuesday, I was like, "Hey," and that guy would never front me the money ever. Good for him though, smart,
Right.
smart man. But that was so fun. We had Dusty and I. We had a blast at that job. It was so fun, and we were good at it. Like
Yeah.
like all jokes aside,
We're big dumb animals
we
that could
were-
lift heavy shit and carry it downstairs.
and talk
that
while
works.
we're doing it. Like we'd be like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah," and just like it was like fucking. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was like Gaddy Ward. Remember when we'd be like, "Hey, this is Arturo." I'd be like, "This is Arturo. I'm coming with your refrigerator." And then Dusty would come up and be like, "Hi, I'm Arturo." And they're like,
Wait,
"Oh, what?
what?
Oh, it was so
the,
fun.
not the brown one?
Yeah, it was so fun.
I know, that's my buddy Mickey.
I probably the morning show. That's probably been my favorite, because it was just, especially when it was Dan and I. When it was just Dan and I, it was just like we weren't real. We were just doing this.
I think Manhattan was having more fun when you guys were doing the morning show.
We were. It was. Thank you.
Yeah,
by the way.
absolutely.
Thank you very much. And that's how it felt. Like we were just doing this. We were just doing this, just in between songs. I just love the memory of like Dan and I talking, having conversations, laughing, having fun, and then like, "Oh my God, we have 30 seconds before we go."
Yeah.
And so that happened all the time, routinely. So yeah, that's probably my favorite for sure.
I would, man, I gotta say, I really do. I miss the morning show too a lot. I miss just like, there'd be times where you're like you plan something ahead. Like when we did plan, you're like, okay, we're gonna do this, and this. It's gonna be fucking great. And then you're just like, you do it, and then it's like, eh.
Hey boy.
But then there would be mornings too. You'd come in like, man, we're fucking gonna like what angle we're gonna take today, what we're gonna talk about, and all that shit. But like then you'd have like the best fucking show
Right.
you've ever had. And then some mornings you'd forget to flip the switch to turn the microphones on, and
And your father would go, "Hey, are you guys there today?"
I just hear background music.
That was awesome. I remember you guys telling me about that because I was not listening that day.
Oh,
I
my
really wish I would have.
We were having a good time. We were really thinking it was going really well.
Crushing.
Yeah, we were like, that was good. Yeah, good job, man. Good job. Yeah.
Like,
You know,
"Damn, Dan, you're on fire,
Yeah.
baby!" And then Dan's dad is like,
I didn't hear any of that.
and he let it go on for a while. Too.
God damn it, Lynn.
"Yeah, dude, yes."
No, that was great.
That reminds me of something that I did at Fox. Which I will say I think probably one of the most favorite. If the hours were fucking terrible.
It
was 5 a.m. to like 1 p.m. or something like that, Saturday and Sunday, and then I worked like a Monday afternoon or whatever in Junction. So I had to drive there. So I would leave here at like 4:30 in the fucking morning every Friday or Saturday and Sunday morning. So I got to do nothing fun. But at the same time, the job itself was so fucking easy, and I just got paid to watch TV.
That was a cool.
That's
job.
a great job.
Cool
But it has its issues if you don't stay awake after a live broadcast is over. Or no, it was after, because I had pressed the button to put on the live Sunday morning like worship type stuff, whatever it was. I think it was Joyce, Philip, or something Joyce, whatever. But so I turned it on, and I'm kind of sitting there watching. I blink my eyes in my head, a really long blink, because I was a little tired. So I kind of blink, and then all of a sudden the phone's ringing, and I look up, and the screens are all just blank. And I grab the phone, and it's my boss, and he goes, "Hey, how's it going, man?"
Good.
And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine." And I got it working, and because he was totally cool about it. So I'm thinking, a couple of seconds, or maybe a minute top. 8 fucking minutes. 8 minutes. He let me play dead air.
Oh man, that's like, for anybody who doesn't do broadcasting, dead air is like the greatest sin you can commit.
Sin.
My wife resents me for it now.
Yes.
She's like, you still have the dead air thing from the radio station going. You don't ever let me get a word in. I'm like gotta be.
And we'll be right back after this mess.
115.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was, I just liked going down memory lane of all the things that were fun and all the times that I probably should have been fired.
Absolutely. And anytime you can squeeze Arby's in on a conversation, it's a win.
Absolutely.
Win-win.
You know what else I like when we can squeeze into a conversation, sometimes uncomfortably?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm going to say it. A reminder for you out there all listening and watching to subscribe, like, and fucking leave us a rate, like a 5-star rating or a review.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like what the waiter says. It's got to be 10 or I'm going to get it's a fail. But go check, just go find us on Facebook. Go find our website, gettinsidetracked.com.